Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. I am filming today with a new camera, so bear with me. It looks pretty decent in the viewfinder, but I'm not gonna really know how everything really is until I upload it to my computer and I can see how the lighting and the sound is and all of that. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions, if you want the volume or the lighting adjusted. I would love your input, but if things are a little off today, just bear with me. I'm trying to make it work. The best thing about this camera though is that it has an autofocus that is silent. My last camera, I was filming with this guy. It's a Canon Rebel T4i, which is a great camera for photography, but as far as filming, it wasn't that great just because the manual focus made a noise, so every time the lens adjusted, it was like So that is why I was constantly like cutting out with pictures and trying not to move too much because I'd be out of focus. Anyway, this doesn't matter. I have a new camera, and if the settings are off, feel free to let me know. Today I have a luster bust video for you guys. I recently found 2 new products from Physicians Formula at the drugstore. These products are from the Organics Wear line, and it appears that there is a new line within the Organics Wear line called Work It. So what I have is the Organics Wear Physicians Formula Work It Tinted Moisturizer and Mascara. So I've been testing these products out for a few days now. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you had a little sneak peek. I took you through my day with these a couple days ago. I saved the packaging so that I can tell you about the claims because there are some pretty interesting claims on these products. So, all right, let's get into this. So there were 2 things that really drew me into these products. The first is the packaging. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. It reminds me of like tropical paradise. It just makes me really happy to look at these bright, beautiful colors. So I absolutely adore the packaging. The second thing, like I said, were the claims. So the idea here is that these have a life-proof formula. And what that means for both the mascara and the tinted moisturizer is that it is supposed to be 10K proof, meaning you can run a 10K marathon and not have your makeup move. Gym proof, sweat proof, and water resistant. Not cheap products. The tinted moisturizer was $19.99. That's Canadian. That's kind of a ridiculous price, I think, for a drugstore face product. I don't know. Keep in mind, like I said, that is Canadian, and generally I can find things for a few dollars less at Walmart here, but I just didn't see this product at Walmart yet. So I was curious because it's pretty new. The mascara was $9.99, which Canadian drugstore prices, yeah, quite a few mascaras are $9.99, but it's still not cheap. There's definitely cheaper to be had. Okay, so while these are not cheap, they did, on the packages, include a mail-in rebate, which this one has fallen off and I will have to find. I think it's over there somewhere. But the mascara has a $6 mail-in rebate, and I believe the tinted moisturizer was like a $9 mail-in rebate, 8 or 9. So, I mean, if you use the mail-in rebates, these are considerably cheaper. So let me start by talking to you guys about the tinted moisturizer. So this claims to give you protected, healthy looking skin. It does have an SPF of a 40. That's where the protection comes in. It's also supposed to help kind of moisturize and just even out your skin tone. So keep in mind that this is a tinted moisturizer. It's definitely not a foundation. It's not gonna give you like complete and total coverage by any means. I had no expectations of that happening going into this. I have the shade Light, and I gotta say, I was really disappointed in the shade range with this product. There were only 2 shades. There was Light, which is, like I said, what I have, and then there was a light to medium. That was it. On the website, that appears to be all there is as well. This is a new product. Perhaps there will be more colors to come, but as of right now, there are 2 shades. The shades do seem to lean a little bit more on the darker side. The Light was almost too dark for me. I did have to like bronze up my neck to have everything match, but I am quite light, so I don't know. The light to medium would probably work for medium skin tones, but if you're anything above that, there's really not a color available. So I think that's kind of, you know, deserving of 2 thumbs down. But let me just cut to the chase. I'm going to show you guys side-by-side photos of my face. No other makeup. These are not flattering photos, but I do it for the sake of makeup reviews. One with my face with only primer. I do use a primer with any sort of face product. Generally, it's the Professional from Benefit. That is what I've been using as of late. So the first picture is just me with only the Professional on, and the second picture is the Professional with the organic wear on top. By no means is it full coverage, but I do feel like it just gave me a little boost of, oh, look, she looks a little bit healthier and glowier and a little more awake. I did try to build this up just a little bit to see how it would go, and I gotta say, I do have some scarring on my chin, and I was able to cover that up a little bit better when I went in with a second layer. I did use a brush. I used the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which is dirty because I just used it again. But I'm just a fan of using brushes for any sort of face makeup, but you could definitely use your fingers to apply this as well. So as far as the coverage goes, for a tinted moisturizer, I think it was pretty good. As for the moisturizing factor, I did feel like this put a little bit of moisture back into my skin. I have extremely dry skin, and this didn't dry it out anymore. It actually, my skin felt pretty good at the end of the day when I took my makeup off. So I would say this actually is quite moisturizing. As for the sweat proof, I'm sorry you guys, I didn't actually run 10 kilometers. I will do a lot for makeup, but I don't know that I could run 10 kilometers. I did, however, work out for an hour on my elliptical, and I worked up a pretty good sweat. I did have this on for about, I'd say 8 hours before my work. I did find that it wore off a bit around my chin. That is usually the first area for my makeup to wear off. I don't know if I touch my chin more than the rest of my face. There's probably some factor there. It did wear off a little bit around my chin, but look on my cheeks and my forehead, that kind of area, the majority of this makeup is still there. So I gotta say, this lasted throughout the entire day and through a pretty sweaty workout. So I don't think those claims are too far-fetched. I actually think if you are someone who wants to put on a little makeup before you go to the gym, but not like a full face, this is actually a pretty good product to use. I mean, you can just put it on, you're gonna get a little bit of moisture, you're just gonna even out your skin tone, and it's gonna hold up pretty well throughout your workout. So I was actually pretty impressed with this product. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this product is actually a lust. It is a little bit expensive. However, if you use the mail-in rebate, it is quite affordable. My only negative to this is that it really lacks a variety of colors. Like I said, this was actually almost a little bit too dark for me. If you are on the paler side, this may be a little bit too dark. And if you are on the darker side, the deepest shade they have so far is light to medium, which is not gonna cover everyone. So I'm really hoping that they put out some more colors, some more shades in this line, because I do think it's a good product, especially if you are just wanting, you know, very minimalistic makeup, but something that's going to even out your skin tone and is going to hold up through a busy day if you're running around, if you think you might break a sweat, if you're going to run a 10K, I don't know. Okay, so let's move on to the mascara. Again, beautiful packaging. I love this. I will say I have tried the original organic wear mascara in the past. It's got the same shape, but it's like a green and black tube, I believe. I was not a fan of that. I have shorter lashes. I've said this so many times. They're not full. They leave a lot to be desired, and it takes a really good mascara to plump them up, to make them longer and thicker and just look like they exist. I liked the formula of this a little bit better than the formula of the original. It gave me a little bit more volume, a little bit more length. But what I did not like about this mascara is the brush. I mean, oh look, I get to use my autofocus. I'm so excited. Do you guys see this brush? I mean, it is bigger than half the size of my pinky. It is a humongous brush. It's really long, and it's really, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's just flimsy. Like, you can just, it bounces around when I was trying to put it on my eyelashes, and because it's so long, I kept hitting my eyelid, the corner of my eye, and I just kept making a mess with it. You have to be extremely careful because I just didn't find I had a lot of control or precision with this brush. It was $9.99. The formula was, like I said, better than the last Organics Wear mascara that I tried. However, I still just didn't love it. The one that I love right now so much, and I've said this a gazillion times, is the Covergirl Supersizer Mascara. It's cheaper. I think the wand is better. I think the formula is better. So I am gonna say this was a bust for me personally. Of course, these are always just my own opinions, but I like to share them with you. Guys, so that is sort of my overview on these new products from Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula is one of my favorite drugstore brands. So I like to try new products from them, even though they are a little more on the expensive side. I do feel like sometimes they are worth the money. The CC cream from the Organic Wear line is one of my favorite face products ever. This is nice. I will definitely continue to use this. Like I said, it lacks good shade range, but if you are in the shade, I'd say it is a lust. This, I kind of leaning more towards a bust for this guy. Sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have tried these products, what your thoughts are. Please let me know what products you would like me to review in my next Luster Bust video. If you guys haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye, guys.